Hey guys, it's Rose with Rose Likes Crochet. How is everybody doing? It is Friday, November 15th, 2024, and I am coming on here with another yarn yakking video for November. So for those of you who are new here, my name is Rose. I like to crochet. I like yarn a lot. You'll see that in this video. And I make stitch markers along with other items. You can find those items in my Etsy shop. It is linked down below in the description box. If you can favorite the shop and favorite a few items, it really helps me out a whole lot, and I do appreciate it. So we're going to do some admin stuff, and then I'll tell you all about yarn yakking. Admin stuff is there is a Facebook group for this YouTube podcast, so you can go over and join. There are 3 questions you have to answer, but they're very easy. You can also follow me on Instagram at Roselikescrochet. Feel free to tag me in any giveaways that you see on there, as long as they're yarn related. And also, just so you guys know, I don't normally respond to messages that are not crochet related. So we're going to keep that account just for crochet stuff. That is connected to a Facebook business page. So if you're not on Instagram, but you want to see what I post on Instagram, go ahead and follow the Rose Likes Crochet business page. All these are linked down below, you guys. Go follow the Etsy shop. I am on TikTok, but I don't post there that often. There's also a spring shop, so you can get merchandise that says Rose Likes Crochet on it if you want to support me, and I appreciate that. So yarn yakking videos are basically me talking about if I have any happy mail, which I do, if I've purchased any yarn, which I have, and finished objects. I don't normally show whips, which are works in progress, because I don't want to be held accountable for finishing something if I don't want to finish it. So, all right. As always, I appreciate everyone who leaves comments down below. I love conversing with you guys. I think I've been on here for like 5 years, and I feel like a lot of us are friends. So I do appreciate that a whole lot. I do want to do one final update for Wings. So Wings is a domestic violence organization that's based here in the Chicago area. And we did our final Wings update, I think like a week ago, maybe. Was it a week ago? I don't remember. We had 2 parts of the very last video. But I do want to just kind of mention that we did have one thing come in after that final video was posted. It was for a Lovey, in the Lovey collaboration. So Ginny, thank you so much. And I also got a message from someone here local. Her name is Mercedes, and she had some baby blankets to give me for Wings. So we met up, and I was able to deliver those baby blankets. So Ginny and Mercedes, thank you so much. And thank you to anyone who donated to Wings this year. I really do appreciate it. If you want some feel goods, go ahead and check out the Wings 2024 playlist. It is, I don't know how you find those, but it's in my channel. It's a whole playlist of just all the Wings videos if you want to go check those out. Okay, so that's it for the Wings. The happy mail that I have actually came a while ago, and I haven't had a chance to film. So this is a Halloween card. It's so pretty. Look at that. I know we're way past Halloween, but look at how pretty that is. So this is from Connie. Connie has a channel here called Connie's Crafty Corner. I'll link her down below. And it just says boo on the inside. Isn't that pretty? Totally handmade. Thank you so much, Connie. It's beautiful. She says happy Halloween. All right, so the next thing I want to talk about is I had 2 craft fairs the weekend of November 2nd and 3rd, and I want to tell you all the things that I sold from these craft fairs. And then part of my yarn inheritance from today was because of those craft fairs. So I'll tell you about that. All right. So like you guys can go and check my Etsy shop for my prices if you really want to know what I sell things for. My prices are mostly the same for what's in my Etsy shop and what I sell at craft fairs. There are quite a few things like amigurumi that I do not sell on my Etsy shop. That I do sell at craft fairs. All of the tutorials or patterns that I use are always linked down below in my description box. So if I say something here and you don't see a pattern down below, just comment and I'll let you know what it is. Okay, so the first craft, this was a back-to-back. So I had a craft fair on Saturday and Sunday. 2 weeks ago now. Yes, 2 weeks ago, because I have a craft fair tomorrow also. Okay, so the first one was on November 2nd. It was from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. And I'm gonna just tell you what I sold. So I'll start with the loveys. So a lovey, you can go and check out the tutorial from Zelda NRJ3. She's linked down below in all of my description boxes. I'll tell you the loveys that I sold. So I had 2 Scooby-Doos. I sold both of them. I sold Big Bird. I sold a Grinch from How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I sold a Dumbo. I sold a Snoopy. And I sold a Winnie the Pooh. So I sold 7 loveys at that craft fair. I also sold 2 hair scrunchies. I sold 7 loaf cats, 4 frogs, 8 octos, 2 stingrays, 12 chapstick holders, 1 kitchen towel with a ring, 1 kitchen scrubby, 1 chill pill, 2 market bags, and I also had a mega jellyfish. It is it's a pattern from One Dog Wolf, but I used blanket yarn for it, and I've had it, like I hang it in my summer craft fairs, like from my tent. It draws people in. It's mega. It's like humongous. And I've only ever made one because I wanted to see how much yarn it would take with blanket yarn if I made it, and it took an entire ball of blanket yarn. I sold that. Oh my gosh. So that's what I sold on November 2nd. Then I packed up my car, I left it all in my car, and the next day I went and did another craft fair. This was on November 3rd. This one was from 10 to 4. The loveys that I sold were a Winnie the Pooh, a Goofy, a Grinch, and a Thai Beanie Boo. It was a dog. So I only sold 4 loveys at that show. I also sold 5 kitchen scrubbies, 4 beanie hats, 2 towels with the rings, 2 ice cream pint cozies, 1 cup cozy, 3 hair scrunchies, 2 chill pills, 3 stingrays, 2 bandana cowls, 1 3-button cowl, 3 F-bombs, if you know what that is, 1 drop stitch scarf, 3 frogs, 4 octos, 1 pickle, 3 chapsticks, 3 sets of face scrubbies, and a hat and a cowl set. I also bought some pumpkin bread, which was really good. And then there's this wonderful lady. Her name is Norma, and her channel is called All My Crochet. So I'll link her down below also. She does not live that far from me, and I saw on Facebook Marketplace that she was destashing some yarn. So I sent her a message, and I was like, ooh, hey, can I buy this yarn from you? And she's like, well, we can just do an exchange. And she came to the craft fair. So hi, Norma. And she brought the yarn that I was interested, and she didn't want to take my money. Instead, she took a Swiffer cover, and she also took a drop stitch scarf. So we did an exchange. So I'll show you that yarn in a second. So those were my last 2 craft fairs, which I thought were pretty successful. And I have, like I said, I have one tomorrow, and then I have the 23rd and the 24th, and then I still have 2 in December. So it's a little bit busy. I'm just trying to prep for it. So I'm going to show you the yarn that Norma exchanged for this stuff. So she had these Karen Simply Babies that she was destashing. It looks like Karen Simply Soft, you guys. So I'll show you the label. Obviously, you can't get this anymore. Karen Simply Baby. The color is called Heidi Ho Variegated. And it's basically Karen Simply Soft. So I saw these, and I thought that would be a really cool baby blanket. So I asked her for these. And then I asked her if she had any cotton, and she did. She said she had this Bernat Handicrafter. She had this one, the color is called Nautical, And then she had these two, which were Bernat Handicraft or Holiday. And the color on this was called Blue Icicle. So these are going to be either washcloths, towel rings, or most likely market bag. I mean, a blue sparkly market bag. Yes, that's going to be amazing. So Norma, hi, how you doing? Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I love it when people come to the craft fairs that are also crocheters, and you know, they see me working in the booth and they start helping by chatting with customers and encouraging them to purchase things. So thank you so much, Norma. Oh, and my friend Lynn came to the one on Saturday, and she was encouraging people to purchase things as well. So hi, Lynn. And of course, Paula and Philip, my local friends, they came on Saturday also and gave me the lowdown on all the other crochet vendors. So thanks, you guys. So that's it for craft fair stuff. And for these acquisitions that really didn't cost me any money. So I appreciate that, Norma. All right. So now we're just going to get into, I have been out at the stores making some purchases. So I'm going to show you what I got. I went to the dollar store. I didn't get any yarn. The dollar store that I went to is a small one, but they did have these elastics in their like hair section. And I use these for loveys. So I just picked up these two right here for $1.25 each. And then I will tell you that I was at Kohl's because I had some Kohl's cash. And if you remember, I told you that I sold 2 Scooby-Doos at one of the craft fairs. Those were my only Scooby-Doos. So I went to Kohl's and I found another Scooby-Doo. He was $5. And then this one right here is a Daisy Duck. This one was on clearance for $3.99. So these guys will be turned into loveys. I don't know when. I'm already working on some loveys as well that I need to get filmed and photographed and put into my bag for tomorrow. So I'm not sure when these guys are going to get turned into loveys, but these are the ones that I picked up. Okay, so that's not all the shopping I did by myself, you guys. I did go to Hobby Lobby by myself once. And I also went to Joann Fabrics by myself once. And now I say by myself because I have gone yarn shopping with my local peeps, Paula, Philip, and Carolyn. And we did Walmart and Joann together after dinner. But let me get the stuff that I bought by myself. Hang on. I can do a lot of damage by myself as well as with other people. Hang on. All right, you guys. So I'll show you the first thing. The first thing that I got was from Joann Fabrics. And this was after I had gone out with the local peeps, Paula, Philip, and Carolyn. And I had gotten like a $5 reward or something. So I went on, this wasn't that long ago, November 11th. And the Bernat blanket was on sale for $7.99. And then I had a $5 reward. So I picked up this Bernat blanket. Oh my gosh, look at the color. You guys, I paid after taxes $3.21 for this fabulous ball of Bernat blanket yarn. Yeah, okay. So Bernat blanket is all the same, whether it's this perfect phasing or it's baby blanket or it's ombre, if it's in a cake form, if it's in a skein form, it's all the same. It's a 6 bulky weight, 220 yards, 300 grams, 10.5 ounces. It is 100% polyester, machine wash and dry. And this particular color is called Citron. And I don't know what I'm going to make with it, either loaf cats or octos or frogs or stingrays. I don't know, but it's so pretty. I could not resist it, you guys. So I only picked up that one because I got it for $3. I mean, seriously. The other place I went by myself, I really should not be left unattended, you guys, was Hobby Lobby. And I am going to show you guys some towel rings that I've been making. And I've been making a lot, and I still have a lot of towels. So I've already been to Hobby Lobby, the one by my house, and I wiped them out of these 3-inch rings. So I figured I needed to go to a different Hobby Lobby and see how many I could get from over there. So these are they're not in the yarn section. They're in like with the macrame section. And this is what it looks like. And this is way cheaper than getting it on Amazon, just so you guys know if you have a Hobby Lobby or you can order online. So these were not on sale. I got 6 packages, $2.99 each, and there's 6 rings in there. So this was one of the reasons that I went to Hobby Lobby, and it just so happened that their yarn was on sale. So 30% off the yarn. I got, and I love this cotton. These are 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 180 yards. It's 100% cotton. Original price was $3.99. They recommend 5mm knitting needles and a 5.5mm crochet hook. The color on this one is just called bright green. I normally use these for bucket hats, but I wanted to get this for some of the Christmas towels, which I never wound up using it, but that's okay. It can go in my stash. And this is something new that I just noticed. It says Oeko-Tex Standard on there. I've not seen that on the Hobby Lobby yarn before. So I got one of these, and then I also picked up some Crafter's Secret cotton. I was making a towel and I ran out of burgundy, which it's showing up a little bit lighter on camera for me. These are also 100% cotton, 120 yards, 109 meters, 2.5 ounces. They recommend 4.5mm knitting needles and 5mm crochet hook. Made in Turkey. This color is called Bordeaux. And then this color is called Yellow Confetti. Those two actually go pretty well together. I'm trying to use this for a towel ring, and I don't think I have enough, so that's why I picked that one up, as well as that one. That one is called Lemon Lime Twist. And then the last one that I picked up is just called Turquoise. So I got one of those. And the last thing that I found at Hobby Lobby, it was staring me right in the face, so I had to pick it up. And it was 29 cents. And it's another F. So for those of you who have watched my yarn yakking videos in the past, I make F-bombs and I no longer crochet the Fs. I cheat and I buy the Fs and I hot glue them on. So that was what I picked up when I was on my own. So then I don't remember, well, I'm sure I'll see the receipt, but me, Paula, Philip, and Carolyn had dinner, and then we went to Joann Fabrics. And then we went to Walmart. So let me show you what I got from there. Hang on. All right, you guys, we're gonna start with Walmart. We were looking in the clearance section and we found a bunch. Here, let me see when this was. This was on November 8th. So this was a couple days before I did all that damage on my own. We went in the clearance section and we found yarn on clearance. We found this Mainstays, and it is, I'll tell you so you know what to look for. It's called Black Multi. You guys, it was $1. They had like eight or nine of them. So all 4 of us split the ones that were there. And then they also had this one, which is called Pink Multi, and it was also $1. And they had a couple there, and the 4 of us split all those as well. When we looked in the regular yarn section, they have something that looks like these, but it's a little bit different in color. So take your app with you if you're going to Walmart and scan them and see which one. So pink multi, and then this one again is called Black Multi. These were $1 a piece, you guys, $1. Also in the clearance section, they had this blanket yarn for $5. So that was a pretty good deal. It's called Teal Dreams, and it's the Bernat blanket. And then they also had this one, which I think I've found before, for $5. And this one is called Plum Fields. And I think I still have one, and I haven't done anything with it. So then we went to, I think Joann's was first. Yes, Joann's was first because Walmart was open late. So for Joann Fabrics, I'm going to show you and tell you why I got what I got. I did get some blanket yarn, and I'll tell you why I got this. So this is called Race Car Red. This is called Sunny. And this one is called Aquamarine. So the reason I got these 3 colors is because these are the 3 colors that I don't have any octos left in my inventory. So I need to get going and make them. So that is why I bought these. And then let me tell you what these were on sale for. I think they were on sale for $7.99. They were on sale for $7.99. So that was pretty good for all 3 of those. Then they had this guy on clearance for $5.97. This is a big twist, and they have less yardage in this one. The color is called Orchid. So the big twist only has 153 yards in it, but I could still probably get like 2 loaf cats, two or 3 octos out of that one. So I got that one. Then I picked up this big twist value, and the color is called Varsity Gold. So it looks like that. And the reason I picked this one up is because I've been making Winnie the Pooh loveys, and this is the color that I use with red for the Winnie the Pooh loveys. And I think I went through like 2 balls of it because I just made 4 Winnie the Pooh loveys. So I needed to replenish my stock on that. So I'll tell you about this. 100% acrylic. Again, the color is Varsity Gold, 380 yards, 6 ounces. It's a 4 weight. They recommend 5mm knitting needles and crochet hook, and this is made in Turkey. And they spelled Turkey interesting, Turkye. I think that's a little bit of a misprint. So I got one of those. And then, you guys, they had an end cap with holiday yarn, except one of the pieces of holiday yarn hadn't made it out on the end cap yet. We found it in like one of those restock bins, and we took it. Anywho, this one actually had a tag on the shelf on the holiday end cap, and it is a Halloween yarn. And all the other yarn in this end cap is Christmas themed. So we were kind of flabbergasted that they were putting Halloween yarn in with Christmas yarn, but I took one. So these are smaller balls, 269 yards, 4.3 ounces. All the other specs are the same. The color on this one is called Jack-o'-lantern. And I don't know what I'm going to use it for because I'm done making Halloween loveys, but I thought it was really, really pretty. And they had a lot of stock that they hadn't put out yet of it. So I grabbed one. The other 3 that I got are the Christmas colors. And I think I'm done making, no, I think I still have a couple of Christmas loveys that I need to make. Anyway, same specs as that Jack-o'-lantern one. This is called Peppermint Ribbon. So it is red and pink and oh my gosh, it's so pretty. This can be used for anything, you guys. It's not just for Christmas. So I got this one, and then this one is called Juniper Shrub. Juniper Shrub. And I thought that one was really pretty too, even if you don't use it for a Christmas thing. And then the last one that I picked up, they did have a couple other colors, but I did not pick any of those up. This one is called Punch Bowl. And it is like off-white with red specks, like evergreen colored specks, olivey green specks. It's just so pretty. It looks like it just looks like candy. It doesn't look like a punch bowl. It looks like candy. So I picked up these. Oh, I didn't even tell you the prices, you guys. So the Bernat baby blanket, oh, I told you those were $7.99. The Big Twist in Varsity Gold, these were on sale for $2.99. So all of the Big Twist yarns were on sale for $2.99. Yes. So these were in the holiday end cap at Joann Fabrics. Then we had a 60% off coupon or 2 50% off coupons or something crazy. So I am sold out of Incredible Hulk. So I picked up another one of these guys. He is normally $5.99. And I'm not sure why I didn't get a coupon off of him. It looks like they took the coupon off of other items. Okay, anyway, he was like 50% off. And then the other one that I got for 50% off was this Clover hook. It is a 7mm, and I use this for all of my amigurumi. So the handle on mine right now is like all faded, and I figured I would replace it. So That is what I picked up at Joann Fabrics with my friends. All right, so that's all I have for purchases. I did place an order with Premier and I'm waiting for that to come in because they had a good sale. I think it was like earlier this week. But I do want to show you those towels that I was talking about. So I'm going to clear off this table and I'm going to show you the towels with the towel rings. And then I don't know if I'm going to have time to add anything else to this video, but we'll see how quickly we can get through that. Hang on. All right, you guys, so before I show you the towels, I am going to show you 2 hats that I made. Almost every time I go to a craft fair, I bring a ball of yarn and a 5.5mm hook and I make a divine hat. So the past couple of weeks that I've been at craft fairs, I have taken yarn with me and I have completed a divine hat. So I'm going to show you, I made 2 divine hats. I am going to link the pattern. Original pattern is actually by Sarah Arnold. And I don't know how to get that pattern, but there are a couple of people here on YouTube that do tutorials for it. Fiber Spider, Jonah Martinez, and the Crochet Crowd all have tutorials for this. So I think I already have one of those tutorials linked down below if you want to go and check it out. Like I said, I use a 5.5mm hook, but you could need to use something different based on your tension. And then for the brim, I actually dropped down to a 4.5mm hook. So the first one I'll show you is using I Love This Yarn. The color is called Surfs Up. This has 252 yards and I still have about, I don't know, a little bit less than half of a ball left. So like I said, your tension could be different and you could use more or less. And here is the hat. And this is something I have memorized. So it's easy for me to just not have to worry about, you know, looking at a pattern. So there is this divine hat right here. And then the other one that I did was also using I Love This Yarn print. This is a clearance color and it is called Blushing Sunrise. And this is what this one looks like. And I love the pattern and I'm gonna stick this in my inventory. Or it will be, these will be donated because usually when you do craft fairs, they ask for a raffle prize. So this will go in my hat stash and something will get donated to one of these high school things. Okay, so we're gonna get to the towel rings. So the towel ring tutorial that I use that I'm gonna show you is by Creative Grandma. And I believe her tutorial is linked down below. It's called the Quick and Easy No-Sew Towel Topper. And that's what I was using those, I don't even know what happened to these rings. Here we are. So that's what I use these for. And I'm gonna show you the towel and then the rings. These all took me like 2 days because I had to make the actual towel rings and then I had to figure out the buttons that I wanted to use. So that was, yeah, this place was a disaster for like 2 days. So I'm gonna I have them in a bucket right here. I'm gonna just show you, hang on. I had a phone issue there. All right, so some of these towels, most of the towels, I try to spend less than $2 on a towel. So these towels were actually found at the Hirschner's warehouse sale when I went up there over the summer. So these are the towel rings that I made for it. So it's the red, white, and blue yarn and then a red button. And if you guys aren't sure how these work, you would put this over your oven handle or your cabinet handle and you would fasten it with the button so the button would be showing and then you would just put the towel through here. I'll show you on one that's not in a plastic bag. Okay, so there is one set. This set was also from the Hirschner sale. So it is these colors and these are the towel rings that I made for it. And I'm not going to show you all the yarn. It's just random, either sugar and cream, peaches and cream, Premier Home cotton, whatever cotton that I could find. I prefer to use cotton yarn on these, especially if it's going to be hanging on an oven. I don't know, because then there's no chance that it's going to melt. The buttons aren't always wooden. That's the only caveat, is that the buttons aren't, you know, they're not immune from melting, but everything else is. So these are the rings that I made for this set of towels. Then I had these, which I found at Meijer on clearance. And I use this, it's called like Stripey or something. And so it's a multicolored yarn. So I made these two, and I don't really like the way it turned out, but that's what we're going for with those. Then I have these green polka dot towels, and I just used like this white, I think it's definitely white. I'm not sure why it's not coming out white there. White, and then I use these buttons on it. And so my process was really picking out a button to go with the towel, and then picking out the thing, I use embroidery floss to sew the buttons on, and then picking that out to match the towel sometimes. There was really no method to my madness. This was also a 2-piece set from Hirschner's, the Hirschner sale. And these are the towel rings that I made for it with the orange buttons. I have a lot, you guys. This one is called Life is What You Bake It. This towel I got from the dollar store. And then if you remember, I said I bought some burgundy yarn because I ran out and I had to use a different color there. So we'll see what happens with that one. For this, I had 3 of these, which says Home Sweet Home. I'll show you that way. And I used, I think I only had enough orange for one towel ring. And you can see there's orange right there. And the other 2 I made white with a yellow button. So there are those. Now these are not for sale in my Etsy shop. And I don't know why. Maybe I will put them in there after this weekend. Okay, so then the next set I have are these, and I'm not going to sell them in sets, you guys. Sometimes people only buy one, and it's fine. Happy and Free, and I made these towel rings for those. I like the hot pink button to go with the pink right there. And then I have this one. By the way, these towels that I'm showing you were from Walmart over the summer. This one says Go With the Flow with the turtle on it, and I used the button to match the turtle, and this one was just plain blue. Then I have these 2, which say Life is Sweet, and I did a green ring with the yellow buttons for that. Then I think this might be the last of the towels from Walmart, and that one says Everything's Coming Up Daisies. So I did yellow towel rings with the blue button to match the little flowers. Then we've got, whoops, I've got yarn. I mean, I was using some of this yarn, you guys, Ice Yarns. It was all right. So my friend Paula actually gave me these towels. I think she found them at like a thrift store, Coffee in the Morning. So I made these rings to go with these towels with the white button. And then we have more coffee related stuff. I've got 4 of these. I do have 5 of these. 5 of these towels that say Coffee Makes Everything Better. And then here are the rings that I made for those. So these do have wooden buttons on them, but this is what I did for these. And then I had an extra one that I used this brown yarn for and made that. I don't know why. Then I also have these 3, which is a chef guy with some wine, and I made 3 brown with these really funky buttons on them. So we'll see how those go. Then I have some like patriotic towels. Hang on, let me get them. Okay, so I have 2 different kinds of towels here. I have ones with the stars, and then I have these with the stripes also. And so I made 2 different, well, they're all blue, but I only had 2 of those red buttons, and then I had 2 of this color, and I thought those were okay to match with the towels. So like that and that. And then the last set of towels, which is one of the other things that I purchased at Walmart, but I didn't show you because they were in my towel bin here. You guys, at Walmart, they have Christmas themed towels, kitchen towels in the Christmas. Okay, so the Christmas section is where all like the wrapping paper is, and then across the way is where all the kitchen Christmas stuff is. That's where you need to look for that, okay, you guys? So these towels were all, I think, 96 cents. So I'm going to show you. They're so cute. So there's this style with the candy canes on it, and I actually used a sparkly clear button for this one. So I've got that, and then we have this one, which says all mama needs, or all mama wants is a silent night. So I've got this yarn right here, these rings, and those are also red sparkly buttons. So we're gonna see how these go. I'm gonna pack these up for tomorrow, you guys. The next one I have is just these gingerbread men. And this was like some kind of Christmas cotton, and it striped really weird. And I just used plain white buttons on that. And then we've got, I went all out, you guys. It was so much fun. This one says, oh snap, and his leg is broken off. And I just use red yarn with a plain green button on it. Then, we're almost done, you guys. We've got this one with the Christmas trees. And then I had this Christmassy yarn with a red glittery button on those guys. And then the last one, it says Christmas blessings with the cardinal, and I used red glittery yarn. It's got gold glitter running through it with a green button to match with that one. So I think because this video is crazy long, I'm not going to add anything else to it, but let me know what you guys think. I know a lot of people like to tear the towel, like cut the towels, and then they can do two, and then they actually crochet on the towel. But I was at a craft fair a couple years ago, and a couple of the older women that were visiting my booth had complained to me that they did not like, I had this type up that I was selling, and they were complaining to me that they did not like the type that had the crochet going like through the towel, because once the towel got raggedy, they had to throw the whole thing away. So ever since then, I've never, I think I've crocheted on a towel one time, but otherwise I just do these rings. So let me know what you guys do for towels. I don't think I'm ever gonna not do the rings just because those ladies laid into me on that. I mean, I wasn't selling them, but they were very adamant about why they didn't like those. So that's it for this yarn yakking. I will probably come on again next week with another yarn yakking video so that I can tell you how the craft fair went this tomorrow. It's a craft fair I've never done before, and it's at a local park district, so I'm not anticipating a whole lot of sales there. And then I have so many finished objects to show you that I've already recorded, so that's probably what I'll start doing next week, is I'll start adding those clips to my yarn yakking videos. So that's all I have, guys. Oh, and I have that Premier yarn order coming too, so let me know what you think. Leave a comment if you can like the video. Also, let me know, I got some weird email from YouTube that there's like a thanks button on my channel now. I don't know what that, like, I think like you can donate money, but you guys don't do that, okay? I don't know what that's for, and I don't know how to turn it off. So if you see that down below, let me know. I've seen it on a couple people's videos, and please don't do anything with that. Just you guys watching is totally enough, and commenting, because I just love hanging out with you guys. All right, that's it. I'm gonna go pack up my car for tomorrow, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.
For me.